Well, greetings, everybody. So I think about 2 days ago now, I hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel for the first time ever. And my original intent of this YouTube channel was to do sports videos, especially football. And they just weren't doing so well. They weren't really living up to the expectations. But every once in a while, when I made Apple videos or gaming videos, they got far more views than my sports or football videos. So I just chose to keep it a tech slash gaming channel. And I basically lit a spark in myself and from other people as well to continue my Apple collection since it definitely wasn't finished. It's not quite finished yet, but it's getting there. And in gaming collection, I'm basically rebuilding. As I said, most of my games are downloaded on my consoles, and I got some games there. But I gotta get all the classic Nintendo systems again. Probably next year. But um, but yeah. But what's being showcased in front of me right now is a copy of Super Mario Bros. Boxed, an iPhone SE 2 running the latest version of iOS 16.5, 16.6 now, I think, and same thing with this 11 Pro, running 16.5.7. But, um, but basically, yeah, I started continuing collecting again, and I started making videos about it, about everything I've gotten, and, um, yeah, and they've done super well. And basically, um, yeah, I almost have every iPad I need for my collection. I do have an original iPad on iOS 3 coming that I found on Macari, and those are really hard to find. I wanted to prove people wrong that I could find one, and I did. And then the seller is away on vacation, and he said he'll ship it as soon as he can. I fully trust him. And then I just need an iPad mini 1 on iOS 6. And then I'll have all of the legacy iPads on their original iOS for my collection. Um, and I just really need, and then I also need a daily driver iPad again, because I recently sold it so I could get some other stuff. But I will be getting an iPad Pro in the near future. Much more modern, latest iPad Pro. I just made a video on the Pro 9.7 inch, but yeah, but it is obviously very hard to use iOS 9 nowadays. But um, but yeah, and then for shits and giggles, an iPad 9th generation. So the last ever the last ever iPad to had the home button, most likely. So I'm just literally 4 iPads away now from having every iPad I need. And iPhones, of course, there are still a few that, yeah, there are a lot of above and beyond stuff that I would like. There are some, um, I still really need an iPhone XS on iOS 12. And I also need the XS running the latest iOS. And I still need a 12 Pro, a 13 Pro, and there were 14 Pro, iPhone 15. So a lot of the newer iPhones on the more modern iOS versions I need. I was, just for the longest time these last few months, focused on getting the rare stuff, the legacy stuff. And then iPods. This one's been eluding me for a long time, just like the iPad mini, but I need an iPod Touch 5 on iOS 6. There is someone I could buy one from. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it from him yet, but but I still need one of those, and then I also would like the original iPod Classic, and then I would like a stainless steel iPod Nano 3rd Gen, or Shuffle 3rd Gen. That one would be a really good one for my collection. So I'm really just 3 iPods away. And then MacBooks. So I do have the one of the more newer MacBooks. I do have the M2 13-inch Pro that came out last year with no notch. So I guess that's pretty nice. And then, but I really do want the original MacBook Air that came out. And then I would like, so I might do a video on it. I've never done a Mac video yet. I do have an iPhone G4 as well. But yeah, basically. And then there's a Mac I want from like 2010, 2011 with Mac OS Lion or Snow Leopard. I can't remember, but would be really cool for my collection. But I'm getting there. Really, I just need the more newer stuff. And I plan to get some of the newer iPhones again and do videos reviews. Like, if the iPhone is still good, like I'll be doing when iOS 17 comes out, I'll be doing a video on this very iPhone SE2, iPhone 11 Pro. Are they still good in 2023 with iOS 17, or how do they perform with on the latest iOS? Because a lot of people have been asking if I'm going to do videos about newer iPhones on the latest iOS, and the answer is yes. I've just been focusing on getting the more legacy stuff as of recent. But yes, that will be true. And then this channel could potentially shift towards gaming again when I rebuild my gaming collection, probably next year. But we'll see where it goes. And I'm just happy I hit 100 subscribers. And but yeah, I'm kind of talking about the future of this channel. And then potentially maybe it will go in the like music. Maybe I'll do drop tests again. Maybe sports again. Although they didn't do well the first time, but there's some things I'd like to do differently. But I just wanted to do a 100 subscriber video, and peace out, everybody.